flames.
Makes it look like I'm going fast.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Yeatington, why in the good goddamn name of Josh is your stupid fucking ass doing part 2 before the main campaign in part 1? And the answer is, because doing the more recent one has better chances with the algorithm. Problem? Didn't think so. Anyway, this is probably my new favorite gameplay experience, despite the music being kinda dull compared to our patron saint Mick Hard-On, and this expansion being so damn short that I beat it twice already, both times on Ultraviolence. This time, we'll be doing Nightmare. Ultraviolence may be the gentleman's way to play Doom, but fuck that. I wanna suffer. Now, in a similar vein to the last expansion, you start with all weapons, mods, runes and buffs unlocked. I haven't played this game in a while, so I was pretty rusty on this first level. As for runes, I chose Blood Fueled, Seek and Destroy, and Chrono Strike, because I can't aim for weak points for shit, and I need Allah to slow time itself down to compensate for my inability to point and click on the bad guys. I mean really. Look at this shit. It took me 2 fucking tries to blood punch a single cyber mancubus. If that doesn't set the precedent for the rest of this review, I don't know what will. Anyway, new mechanics time. Grapple points. Point, right click with super shotgun, swing around like a monkey, pretty simple. It's fun, easy, and frankly I kinda like the platforming in this game, so no complaints here. Here's our first real encounter, a bunch of shield dudes with a single dumbass pain elemental. Pretty basic shit, not nearly as abrupt and difficult as the start to part 1. IGN would be proud of me. Next up, fight these new guys called Screechers that buff the rest of the demons temporarily. You don't see them that often, so it's not much of a problem. Then you have to follow this dumbass dog, do more of those really annoying stay in the magic bubble and fight lower tier enemies for 30 seconds things, and finally you get to meet the Armored Baron. If you can't infer what an Armored Baron is from the name alone, you should probably stop watching this review and focus on passing the second grade for the 30th year in a row. Basically, it's a Baron of Hell covered in shitty plexiglass armor that you can only break if you shoot his fucking hand off, or if you melt it with your portable microwave. Again, you don't run into them all that often, but they are probably the best new enemy type added in this expansion. To reiterate how abrupt the difficulty spike from Ultraviolence to Nightmare was, this fucker actually killed me the first time I had a go at him. Those assholes that still have no chill, that or Romero's evil spirit is still haunting them. Then there's a big ass tentacle. You get to mow down some imps, do some platforming, and get the greatest addition to any Doom game since the super shotgun, the Sentinel Hammer. The Sentinel Hammer, aka the Allah's Will, is used to temporarily stun your enemies. You charge it by destroying weak points and performing glory kills, and it is so much fun it carries this entire expansion on its back. Combine it with the freeze grenade for health, and fire for armor. Oh yeah, and also spirits are back or something, but I literally couldn't give less of a shit because there's one more new enemy type, the Stone Imp, which is just an excuse to use the auto shotgun mod. Alright, that just about wraps it up for this level. There's a cool blue thing, and holy shit, is that a dragon? Sure thing, id. Anyway, there's a pretty nice arena here. Next up, more platforming. Whoopee. Something Capitol Hill riots. Here's another new mechanic, escalation encounters. Something between the optional challenges and the Slayer gates from the main campaign, just slightly more difficult arenas that buff the Sentinel Hammer and give you an optional cosmetic I never bother to get. Good shit. Okay, we're at the actual end of the level. Apparently we need some key to the gate of Devump thing that is clearly just a repurposed Sentinel crystal, but fuck it, level was fun, introduced all the new things. See you in 2 weeks when I start a third series I don't have the resources to follow through on.